Today we're back inside of Diablo Immortal talking about all the different game modes, all the different ways that you could play and enjoy Diablo, plus ways that may be coming in the future. So let's get into some Diablo Immortal. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel where we're looking back on when I was playing Diablo Immortal, what I enjoyed most about it, and what I'm looking forward to when the game again comes out, probably in beta, hopefully in 1, maybe 2 months. Looking forward to that happening. What we're looking at right here is near maxed monk gameplay when I was really pushing my monk to max level, which is level 45, at least at this phase of the game. But what are the game modes that Diablo Immortal has to offer? We know what we expect from a Diablo game, but Diablo Immortal offers much more than what we have gotten in previous Diablo games. And let's start off with number 1, open world roaming. Diablo Immortal is an action RPG set in the open world, which means you could play with other people or run into other people while you're playing the game without even partying it up. You guys are playing in the same universe, on the same maps, within the same server, because you can have tens of thousands of people within one server inside of Diablo Immortal. So open world roaming, being able to just go anywhere, look for stuff, wait for things to happen, farm bosses, that is something that you could do without even following a mission. Literally, you are just running on through and enjoying the game for what the game has to offer in an open world. So that's our number 1. Number 2 is going to be side quests and the bounty board. Every time you log into Diablo Immortal, or every day you log in under one of your accounts, there's the bounty board. And on the bounty board, there are going to be 12 different tasks for you to do. Typically, it takes about an hour's time to complete all of these tasks. In doing that, every 4 that you complete, you get a bonus reward, but you do get rewards for each one that you do. So being able to do these side quests, or these things that are really not the main mission of the game, but that are just something that you're going to do in addition to the main mission, or in addition to the other gameplay methods that we're going to be talking about later today, you can do this, get some great rewards, and it's a great way to gain experience in the game, because when you first get Diablo Immortal, you're going to want to rank up quickly. You're going to want to be as strong as you can, as quickly as you can, so that you're just OP, because who doesn't want a strong character? And remember, as of right now, we have the Barbarian, the Wizard, the Demon Hunter, and the Monk. That's the alpha, but when the game does release, we're going to have the Necromancer and the Crusader as well, all for free to play. The third thing we could look for inside of Diablo Immortal are these pop-up events. So when you're roaming freely around the world, if you're just deciding you want to, or if you're doing your bounty board, just rolling around, you're going to see that different events are going to pop up randomly. These events can be the carriage, these events can be some PvP events, whatever they may be. You could hop into these pop-up events and participate with people in the world, with people in your party, or just by yourself if you want to. These are fun because, first of all, they're not your standard gameplay. They're not the normal thing that you're looking for or used to when you're playing Diablo Immortal. They are something different, and they're something that's just kind of special because it's a pop-up event. Speaking of special, you guys would be extra special if you decide to go down right now and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell, because we have Diablo Immortal videos for you guys every day. But not only that, we're live streaming over on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and even on Sundays for you guys with the Immortal Podcast. I'm going to be linking my Twitch link in the pinned comment, and it's also always in the description of the video. So come on through, be a good member of the channel, and let's support Diablo Immortal together. Coming in at number 4, we have Elder Rifts, and these are probably one of my favorite parts of the game so far. I love running Elder Rifts, and what an Elder Rift is when you go in by yourself or with a party of friends, and you go through taking down all the Rift Guardians and then taking down the Rift Boss. Upon completing the Rift Boss, you are going to get a chest which is going to have rewards. Remember, when you're doing these events, you don't need to kill every single enemy in the Rift, because that will take you forever. You want to run through and attack either the purple skulls or the yellow skulls. Once you take down enough of those, which you can see on the map, and we can get an in-depth guide about that as well, But when you take down enough of those, the Rift boss will spawn and everything else on the map will disappear, and it will just be you and that Rift boss. Once you defeat the Rift boss, you are then capable of getting that chest, those extra rewards. Now you can also put in rare crests to get extra rewards, or legendary crests, which will guarantee you spawning legendary gems. This is the way that you gem up your character, upgrade your gems, and gain that strength inside of the game. I really do love Elder Rifts. They're a ton of fun, but there's another type of rift as well, which is going to be coming in at number 5. And that number 5 rift that I'm talking about are called challenge rifts. Challenge rifts don't offer you rewards, but they offer you leaderboard status. The higher you rank up, the higher you get up on the leaderboard, the more noticeable you are inside of the game. Now, a lot of people don't care about leaderboards. A lot of people just want to play Diablo Immortal and enjoy the game for what it is. But you do have those leaderboard grinders who want to be the best. They want everyone to know that they're the best inside of the game and that they really are capable of taking down anyone inside of Diablo Immortal. For those players, we have these challenge rifts where they're going to be able to go through and try and speed through them as quickly as they can, doing as much damage as possible to gain the highest ranking inside of these rifts. Now remember, rift modifiers can be used, at least in the Elder Rifts they can, which offers some different types of gameplay. So maybe your attack is going to be faster, or maybe the demons are going to explode upon death, or maybe the Rift Guardian will be pulled out of the rift. Either way, both types of rifts that we could play, as I kind of blend them together right now, are another way to play the game outside of your standard campaign or your standard missions, or just roaming around the full open world. And coming in at number 6 is PvP, player versus player. And this here is kind of the unknown. In the alpha, we had a very small piece of PvP, which in my opinion was just a test that Blizzard was doing to see how this would play out. In that gameplay, every half hour or so, a zone would open up inside of Billafin, which is the final round or the final stage of Diablo Immortal in the alpha. And you would be able to go there with your squad of 4 and fight or challenge another squad of 4, beating each other down, and the winner of that would then get themselves a chest, which would contain a legendary item. There are some things wrong with this. One of those things is you're able to see who your opponent is. So they could be super strong, crazy strong, where you would just say, you know what? I don't want to do that battle because they are going to kick our butts, and you could just get out of there. So the PvP system of Diablo Immortal is just a shell of what is actually going to be there. And I have a ton of ideas. We've talked about a bunch of them actually in the Immortal podcast that we just had go live a few days ago. If you missed the Immortal podcast, it's on the channel under the Immortal podcast playlist. We go live every other week while we don't have the game, and when we do have the game in our hands, we're live every single week. Those go live on Sundays here on the channel and over on Twitch as well. Again, another reason to follow over on Twitch. So we haven't seen a multiplayer system like we're familiar with from games like Call of Duty or games like Fortnite and things like that, where you're put into a lobby and then you battle things down. I think this needs to be built out drastically, and I'm happy to say that I really do think that they are going to build this out in the right way. The question is, are they going to build it in a way that is true to the classic Diablo, or are they going to go outside of the box and bring in some type of maybe a battle royale style gameplay, which we don't have to call it battle royale. I know that doesn't really fit with Diablo, but like a war where you have 100 or 50 people drop into the world naked, nothing on, no power, no nothing. Everyone is on equal level playing field, and you have to farm monsters. You have to attack monsters to get loot, to then be able to loot yourself up, and then the end game would be taking down your opponents after you've geared yourself up. I don't know. For me, this sounds amazing. And now I'm getting into the point of the game where the point of this video where I'm like talking about what I would like to see, what I really hope comes. And that game mode right there, I really hope comes to Diablo Immortal, because it takes away any of the pay to win element of the game that people are now concerned about, right? And no, I don't think Diablo Immortal is going to be pay to win, but I know that some people have that concern. So if we have a gameplay mode where all of your grind is irrelevant, you can get a player that pays thousands of dollars inside of the game, but in Battle Royale, they go in with nothing, just like this player here who spent no money inside of the game ever. I think this is a huge answer to the crest issue, or to the pay to win issue, or to the being able to progress more quickly than free-to-play players issue. I want to see a war mode inside of the game where you can go into solo, duo, a squad of 4 and take down demons inside of the world. So it's kind of like a PvE VP, players versus environment, which are the demons, but also versus player. So instead of like in PUBG Mobile, you drop into the world and you have to go in and find all of your loot through kind of taking people down or opening up boxes and chests. No, here you're going to get all that loot through slaying demons, and they're going to drop you loot that you can gear yourself up, and then so then you can take on your opponents. I love the idea. We already have 6 gameplay modes that we can do right now inside of Diablo Immortal in the alpha. I want to see more. I want to see that PvP element slayed by the Blizzard team. I think it is the key to the success, and that's what so many people would play. I mean, honestly, I think we would have more people playing that game mode than we would have playing the Elder Rifts and the Challenge Rifts. Just my thought. I could be very wrong. Let me know what you guys think down below. Either way, we do know that Blizzard is invested in making the best action RPG on mobile, and I can't wait to be there at the beta release and the global launch. I'll see you guys there too. Make sure you come through my Discord and my Twitch. Both are the pinned comment down below. And I hope you enjoyed today's video and hanging out with me. You know I got videos for you every single day. But for now, we're out of here. Have a great day. Make sure you check out a few of my other videos before you go, and be good.